Well, hi, we're in the fabulous Studio 7A of American Cable Systems Covina office. Hi, I'm Marty Getz. We're here with Ruben Apodaca, and I believe I got that right. And Ruben was here on business. He works with Abortabug, and he was taking care of the pests here at the American Cable office. Well, I should say Continental Cablevision. And we noticed that Ruben here, is the wacky guy that he is wearing a Raiders hat. And I assume that you're a Raiders fan.
Yeah, pretty big fan.
So funny thing that life is, our subject tonight is the Raiders and their move to Irwindale, the impending move, the planned move. What do you think?
I think it's cool. I like it. It's better than going down to the Coliseum. That's for sure.
So would you then go to a lot more games if that were the case?
Oh, yeah.
And your friends?
Oh yeah, everyone.
Yeah?
Every game.
You think of Al Davis?
He's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like the way he wants to move over here. It's like,
well, everybody seems to like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what about other events? Do you like to go to
events?
concerts? I mean, that they might have if they build the stadium here.
no, I don't like concerts, so
No?
I wouldn't go there.
Oh, you party pooper.
Yeah, well, yeah, if they had like motorsports or like some kind of.
Oh, so if they had like what am I talking about? BMX or
motocross or
motocross and the trucks, and you'd be headed out for there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, I really want to thank you for being here, Ruben. I know you have probably a few more stops and quite a few million more bugs to kill on your
Oh no,
way
this is
here.
the last one today. So.
This is the last one?
Yep.
Oh.
You go home.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, it's
No?
cool.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ruben.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. See you on TV.
And now, live from the city that's the pride of the San Gabriel Valley, it's Quintessential Covina with your hosts, Dave Cluck and Marty Getz. Tonight's guest, the considerate and humble version of Xavier Hermosillo, negotiator and spokesman for the city of Irwindale in their quest to land the Los Angeles Raiders in their humble burg. Sitting in for Margaret Wolf tonight is Michelle Miller with Covina NEWSSTAND. On Jeff's note tonight, the return of Wayne Sakamoto, plus some new videos. The Blind Dog Band is still nowhere to be found, so we have a stand-in surprise band for your entertainment. And me, I'm Rob Van Riel, all pumped up and ready and waiting for you to call us at 967-7353. I'd answer the phone myself, but these guys keep me on a tight leash since the incident with the FCC. And now here they are, the two ex-members of the Strawberry Alarm Cluck-oo, Dave and Marty. Ho!
Oh, look at that band. Whoa.
That's your prize ending.
All right. A Dick Dale ending there, I think.
What's the name of your band, by the way?
Seeing Eye Dogs. The Seeing Eye Dogs, okay. We are a
Seeing
very
Eye
special
Dogs.
guest band tonight.
Hello, Covina. Welcome to episode
51.
50 plus 1 of Quintessential Covina, Dave.
Covina, Marty.
And what a day it's been. It's actually been a rather relaxed day. We've managed to tone things down around. We've done some planning and
Had meetings.
Had meetings. Had lunch. And oh, you like my new background?
Yeah, Marty gets some
People have been asking me about my background, so I brought it in. And
Ooh, there's
sorry,
some
Rob.
serious questions about it.
Yeah, serious questions about my background. Yeah. But yes, our guest tonight is the return of the humble version of Xavier Hermosillo. He's changed. And he's a nice guy. Damn, he's a nice guy. And he's going to be answering your questions about those rumors. And,
Lots.
and
I mean, the Raiders. I mean, the front page of the Valley section the other day of the Tribune about the Raiders.
he's gonna talk about those rumors about the
Sacramento.
about Sacramento, about them wanting the Raiders. So we'll talk about that and about just where they are in their quest to land the Raiders in their burg. And burg.
Township.
Yeah, exactly. And we want to encourage you. I guess QC band. That's the Seeing Eye Dogs.
Seeing Eye Dogs.
And you've probably seen them before, but.
I asked them how they feel. They said with their fingers.
No, but
We'd like to encourage you to call us with your. This is open question time in this first segment of the show, and you can call us, talk about anything. And we should have Rob give that number out.
Certainly,
because he
gentlemen.
does it so darn well.
Thanks. I do a lot of things darn well, actually. But
Well, I know.
the number is 967-7353. That's 967-7353. Call right now, and you can comment about Dave's pink shirt.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob.
Good man.
Good band. Well, tomorrow's Mother's Day.
Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and if you'd like to call up right now and give your television greetings to your mom, you're more than welcome to do so.
Set the old VCR, something they keep forever.
Yeah.
See, I called up and said Happy Mom's Day to my mom.
On a TV show.
On a TV show.
What a guy.
So we
What
want
a
to hear
guy.
your calls
What a
right
guy.
now.
Exactly. We want to hear more than calls.
Yeah. We want to hear your comments.
Your comments, your views, your prejudices. We'll listen to them. We don't have to agree with them.
What about the train wreck in San Bernardino?
Train wreck. That was horrible.
Sending the troops to Panama. I mean, it's been a newsworthy week.
I think we need Larry and Robin to call about Panama. I think that's fertile ground for them.
Yeah, it is.
That's real fertile ground. So I don't know what the deal is with the Blind Dog Band. They weren't here last week, and
This is an illness.
there was an illness. No, an injury.
Injury. Oh, in a bike race?
A bike. Well, it was bike related. It was a bike related injury. I
Road
don't know.
rash situation?
Rough for them to get in, you know.
Oh yeah.
Rob's here.
And this week I didn't even hear from them at all, and I'm rather disappointed. But we have a fabulous guest band sitting in.
How fabulous are they?
Well, we're just gonna have to find that out.
I think they're so fabulous that we ought to have people call in and tell us how fabulous they think they are.
You know what we ought to do?
What ought we do?
We talked about earlier that our sponsors, they're wonderful people, and I think that we usually run the sponsor reel at the end of the show, but
That's just not fair.
That's not all fair because there's an attrition rate there.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might not be watching by the end. They might be, well, a lot of things. But we're gonna feature the sponsors right now, and please pay attention because these people are really good to us, and we wouldn't be here, at least in this format, if it wasn't for them.
All of us here at Quintessential Covina would like to thank the following Covina businesses for the use of their products in exchange for promotional consideration. Midnight Impressions at 1005 Foothill Boulevard. 818-969-3774 for their great t-shirts. Covina Cinema, 104 North Citrus Avenue, Covina. 818-915-1301. Private Beach Tanning Salon, 228 North Citrus Avenue, Covina. 818-339-5461. Carl's Jr. on Roland and 2nd Avenue in Covina, famous for their hamburgers, french fries, and much more. Finally, McMurphy's for eating and drinking, 818-915-7726.
There they are. Our
And
sponsors.
our sponsors.
They do a great job. And
There's actually Golden Wings Limousine we should mention. We don't have them included on the reel yet, but that's a project we need to assign for this week, is get that on the reel. But they're also a real good
we talked about
folks.
during our meeting.
Yeah, we did. All right, one of our many meetings
That was
lately.
pretty neat.
Yeah. I got something for you. The first caller at 967-7353, thank you, will receive an autographed copy of the new House of Freaks album.
Courtesy of House of Freaks and Rhino Records.
Courtesy of Rhino
And
Records
QC.
and House of Freaks. And us. Because we don't have to give it away. We could see, I'm keeping it in the corner of my eye. I know. I'm learning a lesson from Randy.
Yeah.
Randy Wesson, our guest last week, and boy, if you missed that show, you missed a lot because that was cool. So, how was your week this week?
My week is that.
You've been pretty quiet tonight. So
I
far.
have been very quiet tonight. It's been relatively-
Watch out! I have a weapon.
Oh. Just don't aim that at me. My week's been quiet week actually.
Yeah.
Didn't do a lot. Actually, Jeff and Wayne and a friend of his Jim one night, and I saw a play last night at the.
But it was a great play with Brock Peters and Julie Harris.
Julie
Excited.
Harris, fine actress.
Fine actress.
Yeah.
Winner of 7 Tony Awards, I believe.
What's the Tony Award named after? Is it like the perm thing or what?
I think so.
Yeah. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
this is Ron.
Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Ah.
What
Hey,
are
how
you
you
back?
guys doing?
Are you back in town or what?
Pardon me?
You back in town or what?
No, I've been here for a while.
Really?
Yeah, how you guys
Oh,
doing?
it's a different Ron.
It's not Ron Wilson, I guess.
No?
Oh, sorry about that.
You fooled us.
Anyways, hey, I'm really glad you guys are back on TV.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks. It's good to be back on TV.
We're glad that you're watching and calling.
Yeah, I watch you guys every Saturday night. Me and my wife were just running out of things to do.
Have you ever called before?
No, my sister-in-law's called a couple times.
What's her name?
Melissa, remember she's the one that had bronchitis your last time you guys went off.
Yeah, I remember that distinctly. I was very, very flattered that she called with an illness such as bronchitis.
Hey, I had a question for you guys regarding that train wreck.
Yeah.
I was watching it last night, and I saw when they got that one guy out under the potash.
Yeah.
But I saw when the dogs were sniffing around the trains for that other guy that was working for him.
As dogs will do.
Did they ever get him out?
I don't know.
I haven't heard.
You're not up on it, huh?
They did.
Where
We heard
it
from
is-
our control room that they did.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good.
broken bones in the hospital.
Stable condition. He's been operated on.
Oh, yeah?
So I guess he's getting better.
So there's a
What a hum over there,
happy
what a
ending.
hum.
Hey, what is that hum? That's a 60 cycle hum if I ever heard one.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
Wow.
so
So,
anyways.
so did you want that House of Freaks album?
Pardon me?
Did you want that House of Freaks album that we offered to the first caller?
Sure.
Okay.
You'll enjoy it. It's a very good album. Very good
Okay.
album. I think you'll like
Hey,
it a lot.
by the way, you got a pretty nice shirt. It's not that bad.
Thank you. Rob has no taste, of course.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Marty.
Huh?
I saw you at a Biller's Emporium about a month ago.
What was I buying?
Oh, I don't know. You had a couple little kids with you, I believe.
Oh yeah, I do have a couple little kids.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was you, but now I guess it must be.
Yeah, I was let's see, I was probably working on my sprinkler system at that point.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had some sod put
So
in. So I had to-
domestic. I mean,
yeah.
it's just like, oh yeah, 1 week you're doing your lawn and your sprinkler system, you're putting sod in, and you're doing all the the bricks around.
What are you doing, Dave?
I don't know, hanging out,
You ain't doing
TV, man.
Yeah.
doing TV, going to plays and stuff. Cultured.
You're in the entertainment field, huh?
You bet, man.
You betcha.
You betcha.
So, Ron, anything else?
What do you think about the Raiders moving to Irwindale?
Well, I don't really care too much. I'm not up that way that much, but I hope it don't cause too much freeway up on the foothill. I mean, excuse me, too much traffic.
Yeah.
I think we knew what you meant. But that is a major consideration.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, yeah, I think I got another call on the line. Can you hear the call waiting beep?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear
you
it.
get that too? They get that. I didn't know that. I thought that was just on our end.
Yeah. No, it's on mine. Anyways, I gotta go,
Okay.
and I appreciate you guys talking to me.
Okay.
And I'll catch you some other time.
Okay,
And pick up the album.
Pick up the album down here.
Oh, yeah, okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Ron. And hi to Melissa if you're watching.
Melissa, we hope your bronchitis is completely
All
gone.
unbronked.
Hi, who's there?
Bronco busting.
Huh? Jake.
Jake! Jake! Where you been?
Home.
Home.
Yeah.
So what's up, dude?
Dude.
No? No, haven't caused any trouble for at any point in school, at home? Nothing to... You didn't... Pardon me? Huh?
Send to the principal's office.
Can you keep the guitar down, man?
He's gonna yell at the band. Hey, stick tail.
What office?
Principal's.
Principal's
Oh.
office.
Can we get a little more volume in here?
Talk into the phone, Jake. Can't hear you.
Yeah.
No?
There you go.
What was that? What was that for, Jake?
What?
The principal's office.
I was talking in class.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
talking to my friend Ryan.
About your friend?
Yeah. And it was him and this girl Shelley were arguing, and this teacher that was substituting said he hates 7th graders. So he just came over and goes, "You go to the principal's office." So I got suspended from class.
I'm sorry. Is everything okay now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm real happy for you. So, what do you think? Did you see us last week?
No, I didn't see.
No?
Hey, I got call waiting too. Another call's coming in.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody's got call waiting tonight.
But she'll hang up and call back.
Well, Jake, it's nice to hear from you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do camera more. I haven't done it in a while.
Well, give Steve a call during the week.
Give Steve a call.
All right.
Because he's the man.
All right.
He's the dude with the bad attitude.
Jake, you ought to try to calm down a little bit. You sound a little bit too hyper on the phone right now.
I know. I think a little Ritalin will take care of it or something.
Okay, Jake.
Okay, Jake.
What's been happening over there?
The same thing. I mean, it's a hornet's nest over here.
What do you think about the Raiders moving to L.A.?
Well, I think to
They're already
Irwindale?
in L.A.
To Irwindale, you mean?
Irwindale, whatever.
They don't have to move to L.A. because
They're there.
They're there.
They're there.
So there.
They're there.
I think it's a pretty neat thing. I think.
My dad says too much traffic.
Well, that's going to happen anyway.
There's going to be one day, you know, of a season. There's going to be 6 days a year of traffic, if that's the case. But the economic benefits, I think, could be.
Well, there'll be other events there. Also.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that doesn't
that
bother
bad.
me. That doesn't bother me.
Traffic, I mean, lasts a little bit.
What the hell is that from?
Oh God!
See the resemblance?
Is that what you really look like when you were a kid?
Huh, not at all.
Hopefully.
He didn't have a beard. That kid didn't have a beard. Marty had a beard when he was a kid. Marty was born with a beard.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Jake, thanks for calling.
All right, bye.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Well,
It's been so long.
Jake the snake. It's
One
been a while.
of the charter members, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Hello, caller.
What's happening, man?
Oh no.
How you doing, dude?
Check it out, Marty. Well, what's that stuff you keep doing to your mouth, man? You brushing your teeth, or you picking your teeth, or what's going on?
It's some Muller candy.
It's like rude to eat, you know, in front of people without offering them none. You know what I mean?
What?
It's rude. It's rude to eat in front of people and not offer them nothing. You know?
My show.
Not offer him nothing. Come on down and have a sandwich.
Yeah, I think we can work. Yeah, we got sandwiches. You want to come down? No problem.
You know, man, I'm kind of hungry, but it's kind of late, you know, man? Hey, so, like, what you guys been?
Oh, we've been doing all sorts of stuff. Personal, business, and...
Was you in the joint or what?
No.
In jail or what?
No,
man?
I managed to... my lawyers managed to keep me out of the joint at this time.
You were the lucky one.
yeah. I think Dave did serve a little time, but I managed to stay out. So
Somebody said I've been walking funny. Oh, Marty, you're on fire.
Man, you're gonna burn.
I don't feel so good.
Pretty hot.
You got a hot show, huh?
No, hot shoulder. It looks like right there.
Oh man, hey, well listen, you know, I don't get to watch your program because, like, you know, like I don't live in town, and so like I'm checking it out right now, and you guys are different.
We appreciate it. We can relate to that.
Yeah, we got that all our lives. That's what they always said. A little different.
Is it legal for you guys to be on the air and stuff?
This is pirate television.
Pirate television, yeah. We have a couple stories about pirates, but.
Hey, so like, what do you think of the Raiders moving to Rocktown over there, Irwindale?
I think it's a very positive thing.
I think it would be neat. Put the San Gabriel Valley in its prominent place on the map.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Frank.
Frank, that's right. That's my brother's name.
He's got a brother named Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, so how come you guys are big-time TV hosts? Like, how come you're not wearing a coat and tie?
It's too hot in here.
Too hot in here.
Watch Meet the Manager, then you can see me in a coat and tie.
You don't take your earring out for Meet the Manager anymore, do you?
Yeah, I usually do.
Do you?
Well, you know, hey, Marty, like, I checked out your background, you know? It was a little drab. What about yours, Mr. Cluck?
I was talking to the set designer tonight, and I said, well, Marty's got a background. I don't have a background. I'm pissed. And
hey, you can't say that on TV,
but not off. What's that?
You can't say that word on TV.
No. Oh, I'm from England originally, and if you're from England, that means you're drunk.
You're drunk, Dave?
Yeah. Well, I was earlier. That's why I went home and took a nap.
Hey, so you don't got no background, huh?
No.
Not even a criminal one?
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
Well, yeah.
We were going to try to hang my rap sheet back there, but it was too big.
It was too long, huh?
Dave went through the witness protection program,
Yeah.
and they wiped his background out real well. So.
I ratted on the mob.
Hey, so you guys just sit there like all night just rapping and saying nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have a guest coming out.
You've seen us before,
who is
Frank.
it, man? Who's the dude?
Xavier Hermosillo.
Say what? What's his name?
Xavier, read my lips, Hermosillo. It says Xavier, read my lips, Hermosillo. That's his name.
Hey, sounds like a homeboy, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, he is a homeboy.
He's a boy and he has a home.
Whatever the hell that means.
Marty, check it out. Do you know what a homeboy is, even, man?
Yeah, I do.
You really sound like you do, I say.
What's a homeboy?
I just asked you.
Oh, that's Marty, not me.
I don't feel so well.
I think you got pneumonia, Marty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Or bronchitis. You been
Mr.
seeing
Clean
Michelle?
died. Mr. Clean died. He had pneumonia.
Oh,
Pneumonia.
ammonia. Oh, pretty
Well,
bad.
Frank, I don't feel so good.
Oh, check out your shirt.
Time
I
for
like the color.
Time for a few off-color jokes.
Oh, put up.
Oh, you look like the Incredible Hulk, man. You're green.
Boom!
And you're busted out of that shirt as it is.
Me and Bill Bixby.
All right, well, I just I thought I'd take up some time and make you guys feel like somebody was watching, you know what I mean?
Thank you, Frank, because,
That's all we live for.
you're a special
Really.
guy. You're a special homeboy, dude.
Hey, man, don't be rapping to me like that, man. What do you mean I'm a special homeboy? You want me to get busted in my own turf? That's
Okay,
it?
man, you're just a plain old ordinary homeboy. I don't know what you want.
Oh, man, don't be rapping to me like that, man.
What would you like to be
That's a
known
nervous
as?
laugh, Marty.
What would you like to be known as?
Hey, just, a little man,
Little man.
Yeah, my name's Frank.
Okay, Frank, you're a
Can't
good...
call you little man, huh,
you're-
Marty?
No, Frank, I guess not.
No, we call you Big Green Face Hulk Man.
Okay, that's a mouthful, but I guess if the shoe fits.
Hey, how come both you guys got beards? What are you trying to hide?
What, you don't have one?
No, man. I'm clean shaven, good looking, fine as wine, twice as sweet. Oh, God, that's ugly, man. You scared me. I thought I was watching Friday the 13th, man.
Well, send us a picture of yourself and we'll put it on the air.
Promise?
Promise.
All right.
Well, it does depend on the contents of the picture.
Oh, man, hey, I'm a clean dude,
Okay. Well, Frank, thanks for calling.
Hey, so, what do I win for calling, man?
Movie passes. You want to go to the movies? You like going to the movies?
What kind of movies?
It's a movie passes, the Covina Theater.
Covina Theater, whatever's playing there.
Go be in the theater and watch Ernest Saves Christmas after drinking a tequila sunrise?
Yeah. As a matter of fact.
Well, how about a free tan and a T-shirt, and I go over to Carl's Jr. and have a burger or something?
Like he hasn't watched before.
You've never seen this show before, have you?
No, I mean I watched your sponsors tonight, and I said, hey, check it out. Maybe if I call, they'll feed me, clothe me, and make me look good.
But you already look good. Right, Frank? What's in the background? Sounds like a hen house back there.
Oh, man, I got all my women here. It's, Saturday night. It's party time.
Okay, well, I guess...
Put one of your women
Jeez, I heard a dog, I heard a pig. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, you mean you ain't got no farm, man?
No.
Oh, well, I got my little pad here, and I got all my women, and, hey, down, Rover, down. Boy, the dog is snapping at the TV when he saw you, Marty.
Well, I can't blame it. Well, Frank, I appreciate your call. And can we wrestle up a burger for him?
I think so. We'll try to get you.
We'll wrestle up some burgerness for you. But you got to give us a couple days.
Okay, you guys, it was fun talking to you, huh?
Okay.
Hey, later.
Okay. Bye.
So that's a burger. That's lunch for two at Carl's
and a tan.
And a tan for Frank. I hope you're.
Hi, who's the caller there?
Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up?
How you doing?
No, nothing.
No? No? Typical, huh?
Are the Raiders really coming to Irwindale?
We should save that question for Xavier.
Oh.
Ask the man who knows.
Okay.
He's got the ring to prove it.
Well, I heard they aren't.
Well, everybody hears all sorts of things, but we have a man here who's going to tell you the honest-to-God truth.
I think it would just be good for concerts, so.
Well, I would be good for that also. I would certainly enjoy seeing a few musical events real close.
Okay, do you guys know of any jobs?
What are you qualified for?
I don't know.
It's a QC personnel service.
She has retail experience.
Target.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
You don't know of any?
Well, you can look in the paper. Do you have transportation?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's right, you got a Mustang, right?
No.
What is it?
A Datsun.
Oh, the Z. You got a
Yeah.
Z, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it must be rough.
Yeah, rough. Well, I'll have to keep an open eye and ear and let you know. But
Alright.
I don't know of any right now.
No?
No.
Okay.
Sears Service Center is hiring, I'm told. And that's in Temple City.
Oh, well, that's a little too far.
And Montclair.
Oh.
That's not that far. I mean, you live in L.A.
What do you
Come on,
want?
you got
What
a
do you
car.
want?
What's it for?
What do you want?
What?
$7 an hour.
$7 an hour.
Well, that's good. Where was it at?
There's one in Temple City and one in Montclair. Sears Service Center, not the Sears store.
Their service center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where they repair things and they.
Call Barry. He'll get you a job.
Yeah, talk to Barry later.
Yeah, okay, wait. Why did you guys remodel the front of your office?
What?
You got that little window in the front of your office
So
now.
you customers wouldn't distract the work the help here.
Oh, I see. It kind of looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got your own TV while you're waiting in line.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. You know, every little bit helps. Come on. Yeah, he said 5. You said 4. Well, anyway, Carrie.
yeah, not too much going on tonight.
No, I'm sorry. When are you gonna come down?
Oh, I don't know.
So did you get off restriction? Just kidding.
Yeah, I know. My mom's mad at me again.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I heard that. Oh.
No. I'm not a liar.
Liar.
No, I gotta get my car ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So, all right. I'll let you get to your other calls. I'm sure they're lined up.
Oh, thanks.
I think we
Okay.
gotta go to break in a second here. So.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Is there another call? No? Okay. Well, we got to go to a break in a few moments.
I think we need to. It is time for a break, and I think we should go out on some secret agent music. Don't you think?
Secret agent
would that be,
music?
Like, way cool.
We're going to go on to secret agent music, and stay tuned. Right after this break, you're going to have Covina Newsstand with Michelle Miller standing in for Margaret Wolf. After that, back with Xavier Hermosillo. See you.
We had something on the other subject we're going to use at another time as far as your opinion of the Raiders moving to Irwindale. What do you think?
I'm all for it. I think it's going to be great for Irwindale. It's going to be a while, though, before it's built, I believe. What year is it going to be built?
92.
92.
I think.
Yeah, it's a ways down the road. I think it's going to be great, though.
I think it'll benefit the city, but on the same hand, I don't want to be on the freeways when the game's let out. I hope that the freeway system will be able to handle it. You know, I live very close to that area, so. But I'll enjoy it. I mean, I love football. I'll be there. I'll be there.
I think we'll all enjoy it. Though, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm John Lentz, Chief of the Covina Police Department.
And I'm Frandy Latch, President of the South Hills Kiwanis Club, inviting you to join us Saturday, May 20th at the 14th Annual Public Safety Fair and Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast.
There'll be information on crime and fire protection.
And great food.
Police and fire department facility tours.
And great food.
Live CPR and canine demonstrations and much more.
More great food?
Yeah, that's the 14th Annual Home Safety Fair.
And pancake breakfast.
On Saturday, May 20th from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m.
We're from Dare and we're here to say we think drugs are not okay. They make you steal and they make you kill. So don't waste your life on some little pill. Swimming, exercise, go for a ride. These are things to do instead of getting high. Be real cool and stay in school. If you concentrate on books, then you won't get hooked. We're trying to tell you NCC is for all you kids. Stay drug free. To close our rap, we want you to know whatever happens, just say no.
Last year, there were 936 traffic accidents in the city of Covina. 323 of them resulted in injuries. The Covina Police Department would like to remind you that with school open again, there'll be an increase in the number of children on our streets traveling to and from school. We urge you to observe all traffic and safety rules while driving through Covina. Let's all work together for our kids' sake.
Good evening, Covina. Welcome to QC Newsstand. I'm Michelle Miller, and yes, I'm sitting in for Margaret Wolf once again. I think she's filling in for Jane Pauley or something. We've got a couple of local news stories for you, and then we're going to highlight some high school baseball. Basketball's over now. We've also got some weather, let you know whether the cloudy weather's going to clear up, and we've got those lotto numbers for you. Our first story tonight, it seems 2 public forums will be held to discuss proposed changes to the city's overall development plan. The forums are scheduled for 7:30 p.m. on May 22nd and June 12th in the Joslin Senior Citizen Center auditorium, and that's located at 815 North Barranca Avenue. The sessions are designed to discuss the municipal development plan that state law requires all cities to develop and update. Covina planners want to change the plan in ways to design better guide and regulate development in the community during the next 20 years. The changes would address such issues as whether the city needs more retail centers, whether streets should be wider, and whether the city needs more houses, apartments, parks, or drains are necessary. The city is holding 2 forums to find out how the community wants to address such issues. If you need any more information on this, you can call area code 818-331-0111, and that is extension 231, and that's between the hours of 8 and noon. Our second story, the $20 million expansion of, that's $120 million expansion of the West Covina Fashion Plaza includes a large investment by the city as expected by the proposed outline. The new department store, the Fashion Plaza's 4th, will be taken over by the May Company, which is now located in the Eastland Shopping Center. Co-owners Sylvan Schumann and May Centers Incorporated plan to spend $7 million to buy 16 acres of land. They also are going to use $17 million to renovate the existing mall. $40 million will go to add 100,000 square feet of leasable mall space, and $13.5 million to build a 2-story, 140,000 square foot department store. The city would also pay the Fashion Plaza $1.75 million in Proposition A transit tax funds for a 350-space park and ride lot from fiscal year 1990-91 to 1994-95. Okay, we've got some baseball scores for you from the local high schools. Pomona defeated Gladstone 2-0. San Dimas 18 over Bassett 3. Azusa was 4 over Sierra Vista 3. We had West Covina 8 over Charter Oak 4. Baldwin Park 4 over Roland 2, and that game did go 11 innings. Covina 7 over Workman 4, and Northview 1 over La Puente 0. Well, looks like we're going to be some more cloudy weather again tomorrow. It's not going to be sunshiny. It's going to be mostly cloudy with afternoon winds to 12 miles per hour, and highs are only going to get up to the upper 60s, so you're probably going to want to wear a light jacket tomorrow. And those lotto numbers, if you're one of those lotto players, the jackpot was $12 million, and those numbers were 28, 7, 33, 40, 48, and 25. Wait, yes, that's it. Well, it's a little mixed up, but you got the gist of it, right? The bonus number of 15. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, that's Covina Newsstand, and I guess I'll see you later. Have a good weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Earlier, what do you think about the Raiders' move to Irwindale?
The Raiders can move to Sacramento. I don't like the Raiders anyway, and I think Al Davis is a sleazeball. That's probably on camera. That's my opinion. Okay. He's a public figure. I can say it. Okay. I like it. Go Niners.
Hola, somos los Lobos. Para una comunidad sobrevivir es importante. El SIDA nos amenaza y esto nos afecta a todos. La única cura para el SIDA es la prevención. Si mantienes relaciones sexuales, usa un condón y di no a las drogas. Mira a tu alrededor, piensa en tus seres queridos y en tu comunidad. Es a ellos a quienes estás salvando. Porque prevenir el SIDA es sobrevivir. Hi, we're Los Lobos.
Survival is important to every community.
And right now, AIDS threatens all of us.
The only cure for AIDS is prevention. You don't have to have sex, but if you do,
stay with your own partner and use a condom to help protect yourself.
Please avoid drugs, and especially don't share needles.
Look around at your family.
And your community. That's who you're saving. Because survival means preventing AIDS.
Now we're back with more exciting Quintessential Covina.
Quintessential Covina-ness.
Oh,
And
that's a quick
we are
return.
back.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, we're
switches
back
off.
with Xavier. Xavier, welcome back to Quintessential
It's a real
Covina.
pressure to be.
No,
Real
no, no.
pressure.
Don't let it worry you. Don't let it worry you.
It's been too long, fellas.
It has been.
How you been?
Well, I've been
Dude?
fine.
Homeboy?
Homeboy. How'd you think? Oh, that was pretty interesting, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sounds like one of my neighbors. Hope he's not too close a neighbor. No, it's nice to be back. You know, I was gone from the Raider deal for about 10 months, and got into some other things while I was gone. And but now I'm back to put a stop to all these rumors about moving to Sacramento and places like
Squash those rumors.
that. I'm big enough to do that. You know, squash those rumors. I'm glad. You know, I'm glad you pointed out, both of you, that this is the new humble, low-key Hermosillo. Because my...
Well, I read that. Or you told me that or something.
Well, you read it. You read it. I probably didn't tell you because, see, that would not have been low-key.
That wouldn't have been the humble.
Yeah, it
It wouldn't have been the humble me. See, I got... You know, I angered some people last time around.
You used to be
because
brash, didn't you?
I was very brash. Notice how quiet and low-key I am.
Yeah.
Are you all noticing?
What can we do
Those of you who care.
What can we do to pee you off? P-O-U.
Can you talk like that?
Upset you, maybe?
Upset you? What's the proper way of saying
Well, you know,
pissed off?
it'll take a lot to get me hyper. You know, I'm just...
How about Mike Ruth? Mike Ruth. For governor. For governor.
No, I was too high profile last time. You know, I was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, and I did the Today Show and Nightline in 2020, and all those big shows, and a lot of people thought that I was. Well, I was getting to that. Just don't prod me to give you a plug. I'll do it on my own.
No.
You'll get mad.
You know, a lot of people thought that I was, you know, getting more coverage and than I should have been. And but you know, I was a city spokesman, and that was my role, was to get as much exposure for Irwindale. And in the process, you know, I got some myself. There was no experience like being on QC though. I mean, this show,
dude.
Hey, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. I want you guys to know something. Okay. Now, last time I was on here, I wore a coat and tie. Okay. And it was very professional looking and everything, and that was probably appropriate. Okay. Now this time I wore my Raider jacket, and you know, you may think, well, he's a little informal this time. You know, I mean, does he not have the respect for QC and Covina like he used to? Not at all. Okay, I want to show you something. This is hot off the press, okay? This is the May 22nd. I mean, what's today, the 13th? 9 days from now, this magazine will come out. But I have a preview copy of Business Week magazine.
He's
okay?
bad. He's bad.
And the reason that I have this, you see, is because on page 44, right there, is yours truly with the mayor of Irwindale, Sal Hernandez. And the story is all those big bad Raiders want is a home sweet home. And we're going to build one. Now, if you look real closely, can the camera zoom in on this? There we go. Can you zoom in on us? See, we're smiling, we're laughing.
That's
about, okay, that's as close as you're going to get. Well, pick up a Business Week on page 44, you'll see us laughing. We're laughing at LA because we're going to get the Raiders, and they're not. And notice that I'm wearing a Raider jacket. That's a national magazine. And I figured that if this is the way the rest of America is going to see me in a Raider jacket, that you guys are like up there with national media and everything.
Thank you.
Okay, I mean,
Appreciate that,
I think very highly of you, and that's why I came dressed just like I am in that magazine, because you guys, you're up there.
Yeah.
I mean, remember last November when you were, you know, I got you a spot in the front lines over there to cover Vice President Bush when he was running?
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know, I mean, all the major networks were there, and all the major newspapers, the Washington Post and the New York Times and all of them, the Chicago Tribune, and there you guys were in the front lines, because that's what I think of you guys. I mean, you're absolutely top.
God, I'm humbled.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what to say.
First time in your life, huh?
I don't know what to
Well,
say.
second.
And I have another first for you.
Okay.
I mean, this is really, I mean, you know, there's a lot of rumors about the Raiders aren't going to go to Irwindale, and I want to put those rumors to rest, because I want people to know that the reason we're not giving a lot of information is there's still a lot of enemies out there who would love to have them go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Thanks.
State Capitol.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, that's great. I like that. Yeah, but see, they're not going to go to Sacramento. They're not going to go to Oakland. They're going to stay in Irwindale.
Can you put an X through Sacramento?
Yeah. We've tried very hard. The city of Irwindale has, and the Raiders, to put these rumors to rest. And obviously that hasn't worked. This is great. Only on live television, That's
exactly. It's
great.
live television.
But John Herrera, who was the Raiders chief negotiator and who's become a very good friend of mine. John and I were talking. We had all these calls from media all over the country about these rumors of Sacramento, and we talked with Al Davis, and the burning question was, how do we put an end to all these rumors? How do we convince people that Irwindale and the Raiders are really, really close? That we couldn't be any closer, if you turned us into Siamese twins. And I've got proof here tonight of just how close we are. Now that camera, see how much you see? Look at that. You know what that is? That's a Super Bowl ring. Okay? It says Oakland Raiders World Champs. Okay? That's not my ring. It's not my ring. This is John Herrera's ring. And John asked me to wear this tonight. It's never been off his finger. And he asked me to wear this tonight.
Steady?
No, we're not going steady. We are in a business sort of way.
Okay. I just want to clear that up.
You're a little perverse.
In case anybody's
Other rumors are starting up now.
I know our audience.
Oh boy!
I know our audience.
I'm wearing that ring because John says, I want people to know what a great relationship we have, that I would trust you with my Super Bowl ring, and I want you to show it to the people and let them see that that's how tight we are, the Raiders and Irwindale.
It's a pretty happening rock there.
That's a hefty rock.
Dude, yes.
I mean, I've had it on today, and my hand just keeps going like this.
I know. It's just like, people think you're asking for money.
It's so heavy, like a Super Bowl ring, huh? You guys are amazing. Look at that. You do the
freeze frame.
Yeah, the freeze frame,
we're professionals.
Live television.
I know you guys are. I mean, I'm really impressed. I really am. When you called me and asked me to come on here with you tonight, I mean, it's late Saturday night. I've got a wife and kids, and family, and I said, I've got to go take this call. This is a special calling from the guys at QC.
Thank you.
You guys are real pros, man. You guys are real pros.
Spread that around.
See, what people out there don't understand. This is a fun show, and everybody has a good time, and people call in, and you laugh, and then you get people calling like earlier tonight and stuff. But you guys are pros. I'm like last November at Covina Park. I remember. I mean, there's all the major media. So there you guys are. Right in the middle of it all.
Yeah, we were out amongst the bustling crowd there.
Absolutely, and the people of Covina should realize how really fortunate they are to have a show like this, where you guys really care. Look, I live in West Covina. Do they care enough to do something like this? No. I mean, they don't. Do the people take the time and do what you guys do? No. No, I mean, we could get a lot of laughs in West Covina if they just set the camera up on the city council. I can say that I live there. When they move May Company out of Eastland, it's going to become the wasteland.
Yeah,
it's going to go from Eastland to the wasteland.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, smart politics. But anyway, we're here to talk about the Raiders moving to Irwindale. Yes, folks, it will happen.
So, what's the deal? Are they still planning on going into the original pit, or has that changed, or what's?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that may tend to a criminal. We'd rather not get into a lot of detail about where they're going to be and the details.
Oh, come on, Xavier.
And the reason that we don't want to is that there's a lot of evil forces out there. Like that idiot that you had on there that said Al Davis, is a squirrel or whatever it was he said. That was terrible. That's blasphemy. Al Davis is a nice guy. He really is. He's a very, very decent man. And
you ever been to his pad?
Over in Marina Del Rey.
Pretty nice.
Nice man. He's a real down-to-earth guy. Mm-hmm. See, what people don't understand is that George Steinbrenner owns the Yankees, okay, and he's into all kinds of business deals. The guy who owns the Detroit Tigers, owns Domino's Pizza. And then, you've got the people out of Tampa Bay and Dallas and others. They're into cars and into big real estate syndicates. Eddie DeBartolo, who owns the 49ers, is one of the biggest shopping center developers in the country. Exactly. Al Davis is a football man. I mean, the only things that really mean anything to Al Davis are his personal family, his football family, and winning. That's it. You don't see him involved in all kinds of outside things. Did you get lost or something?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting rid of the thing that
candy.
I got criticized.
Chastised for already once tonight.
Guys like you and I don't need candy.
Tell me about it. When I'm on TV, I get nervous.
Bite your fingernails or something. Do something really bad.
Already have.
But no, we still have a lot of people who are enemies of this deal, and we don't want to give them any ammunition. Al Davis has taken a lot of pressure off of us in terms of time deadlines. He says, let's just do it however long it takes. And we think that we'll still be able to do it in time for the 1992 season.
Now, is there so what's happening? Is there just other entities and cities around the country that are just saying, I think we can lure them. I think we can lure them. Is that just what's going on right
hold
now?
On a second. I just want to invite the...
He's my lawyer. He's my lawyer. I don't answer questions.
Yeah, really.
Marty,
I'll ignore
could
it. I just want to invite the audience to call in with your questions about this subject. So give us a call, 967-7353. The number's on your screen. It's on ours, too.
You said that pretty fast.
967-7353. Give us a call.
967-SELF.
967-SELF.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, works out.
Maybe Rob could give out the number.
Yeah,
just
let's give it just
and that big baritone voice.
Give us a call at Quintessential Covina. The number 967-7353. That's 967-7353. Call right now.
How's a guy like that get such a deep voice?
I don't know.
He's such a scrawny little guy, if he was a big hunk of beef like, Marty and I here,
967-7353.
I mean, we have to fake it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No.
Not like him.
967-7353.
He and Cluck over here, you think they go, 967-7353, because they're so tiny, And us big guys that have a lot of stuff to echo in, we talk like this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm losing control here.
Pink, huh?
Pink. No, it's peach, actually.
No, that's pink.
I'm trying to mess up everybody. Everybody's going to go adjust their TVs now. It's peach, right?
Yeah.
We should.
And you like the green background over here, and see, look at the colors. It's kind of a green shirt.
I like it. This is still silver and black, huh?
Exactly.
Except my blue pants are brown. Whatever my pink shirt. Whatever my pink and blue. It's yellow.
Oh, I don't feel so well.
Can't do that. Can't do that. I have an identity crisis. I'm silver and black and pink and blue. Look at this.
You're just all souvenired out here.
Here I am, pink and blue, and here I am, silver and black. See my watch?
That is cool.
Isn't that a neat watch? Mm-hmm. Let me turn it for the camera.
It's protected.
Huh? Look at that.
It's got a helmet.
It's a little helmet.
Let's see.
Now this is how you tell time. Watch. Bong.
Oh, yes.
See, you flip your lid to tell what time it is. See? And then over here, where are we? Right there. See? This is pink and blue. Not bad. Just like my shirt.
I told him he was a regular fashion plate.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And here I am between pink and blue.
Yay! Yeah. What can you say?
Or when they change the colors, you turn into the Hulk. That was
the Hulk.
Yeah.
I gotta push it. Excuse me. I gotta go push a car over on its side.
So, anyways, back to my question: are there just other cities around the country that are luring? I mean, do they just see that the old Raiders are open game right now? That they're
well,
Mr. Blue. Well. No, see, a lot of people would love to have the Raiders. They can't legally try to lure them simply because the city of Irwindale has a deal with Al Davis. What's happening in the case of Sacramento is that these guys, these jokers.
What about this Olbermann guy?
The FCC regulates these programs, and I'm a very nice, humble man, and I wouldn't want to say anything. He's
a putz. We can say it here. Come on.
Still early enough for kids to be okay. He's a putz.
Okay.
He's a loser. He's all those things. They're last in the ratings, and they tried this thing, with this exclusive just to try to build up their ratings. And there's no story. There's no foundation. It's an absolute lie. But it shows you to what depth some people will go during the rating sweeps. We are in the rating sweeps, and that's why this guy did that. Okay. There's no truth to it. Let me tell you. Anybody who knows Al Davis, anybody who understands his philosophy, knows that there's no way he would give 40% of his team control.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Anybody, he wouldn't do that. Plus they're saying that they were going to give him $25 million a year out of the revenue stream. Let me tell you, we're dealing with revenue streams on this stadium in Los Angeles, a major market, right? The largest sports market in the country. And these guys are promising $25 million out of Sacramento. I mean, what, the mosquitoes going to bring in money or what? I mean,
There's not the money there.
There's no way. That's a phony offer. And what these guys have done is they've leaked the story to the media so that Al Davis will read about it and say, oh, so that's what they want to offer me. Because he's not meeting with them. He's not talking to them. And so they use the media to get the facts out of what they want to offer. But it's a ludicrous offer, and then Al would never go for it. There's absolutely no truth to the rumors that Al has been meeting with him. That's not
it really worked on the public, because I know we were out at JPL last week and we were asking people about this thing, and I'd say a good half of them were convinced that they were on their way to Sacramento.
Well, you know, unfortunately that happens, but you know, people chuckle about Irwindale, and they chuckle about the problems we've had in doing the EIR and everything else. And they chuckle about these rumors, but we're going to have a last laugh in Irwindale. Oh, there goes the guy with the deep voice. Look out! Look
It's
out!
Ed McMahon impression there.
Oh, really?
You know.
Does he also share the same background of imbibing liquids of a intoxicating nature? Is that why he gets his laugh like that?
Absolutely not, Xavier. I never do, never.
That would make you.
He doesn't feel so.
I was going to say decent stand-up comic, and I was being too charitable.
He's sitting. He's sitting.
So, no, it's you know, they're just rumors. Oakland, you know, one of the big rumors that started about Oakland is because they're playing an exhibition game August 26th in Oakland, the Raiders against the Houston Oilers, and the game sold out. The tickets sold out in 2.5 hours. Okay?
Wow.
And so everybody said, "Oh, look at they haven't. You know, Oakland hasn't lost its love for the Raiders, and the Raiders are going to come back to Oakland." Well, they are. They're going to play a game.
Yeah.
You know, and then there were stories in the paper about the Raiders are talking to the Oakland Coliseum management. Of course they are. They're going to play a game there on the 26th. You know, they had to figure out who was going to be the home team and how the ticket splits were going to go and everything else. You know, I'm glad that they jump on these stories like this. I'm glad because it, you know, gives us time to keep doing what we're doing, and you know, I'm confident we're going to deliver a stadium.
So now, what are the next steps? Where does it go from here?
Well, you know, as soon as we conclude the financing, then we'll sign what's called a definitive agreement with Al, and then break ground. We hope to break ground by the end of the year.
Now, I know that Pete Shabaram, First District County Supervisor,
hi, Pete.
had made, hi Pete, how you doing? had some concerns over a letter of agreement or a letter of intent or some letter to the county, but it came from the city manager as opposed to the city council. Is this just a formality situation?
Boy, this is a tough one.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I asked it.
Yeah, you did.
Did I put you on the spot?
See, you're just a babe in the woods. You didn't know what you were asking.
No, I'm just trying.
Well, see, this is very difficult.
We're out of this one.
Watch me squirm. Look, Pete Shabaram's a nice guy. I like Pete Shabaram. You know, we've always had a very cordial relationship. He's always been very supportive of the city of Irwindale, and Irwindale's always been very supportive of him. And you know, that working relationship needs to be maintained.
Yeah.
However, because we were looking at the 210 site so feverishly, and because the land that we would have used for parking was owned by the Corps of Engineers and controlled by the county Recon Parks, it was necessary to try to work out a deal with the county. The city's original offer was in the ballpark of $35 million.
For the land? The purchase
well, to acquire control of it from the county for purposes of doing the parking for the stadium. And it was structured in such a way, and the letter from Charles Martin, the city manager, said, you know, please vote it up or down at your April 11th meeting. That didn't happen. The county came back with a proposal of $133 million, which was just absolutely out of the ballpark. Okay?
Tell me about it.
And so we made it very clear in the media that that wasn't acceptable and we were far apart, and that we had asked, vote our proposal up or down. Well, Pete said, I don't want to hear from a hired PR guy. I don't want to hear from the city manager. I want to hear from the mayor and the city council. He then, without our knowledge, fashioned together a proposal of $35 to $40 million. On the surface, that's what it is. And got it passed through the Board of Supervisors on the 25th of April. And then all of a sudden, they called the city and said, you know, here it is, we passed it, take it. Well, the way it was structured is not viable. It's just not workable. And there were some areas left in there that were left quite open that the city council felt just did not, you know, present the kind of package that they could work with. And instead of, you know, getting into protracted negotiations with the county, they said it's just not acceptable, and we'll work around it. And that's the city's position now. You know, we appreciate what Pete did, and you know, the stadium is still going to be in Pete's district, whether it's at the 210 site or somewhere else. But for some reason, there just wasn't that communication before he hammered out that, you know, that third proposal that he considered to be the you know, the middle meeting ground, and it simply wasn't acceptable to the city. And that's where we are. That's where the impasse is. And it's unfortunate that it occurred that way, and there have been some comments back and forth in the press that have maybe given some people the impression that there's some strained relations between Pete and Irwindale. We don't believe there are, but we want Pete to know that that offer, despite his best efforts, simply isn't acceptable to the city. Can we move on to another subject?
No, he did pretty well there.
You did good.
It's really tough because so many times, things become adversarial, or people try to portray them as adversarial. And the city doesn't want an adversarial relationship with Pete Shabarm or any other elected official that represents the city. But at the same time, the city, we believe, made it very clear in the Charlie Martin letter of March 28th, vote the proposal up or down on the 11th.
Just yes or no. Don't.
Just yes or no.
No
because,
changes.
Because this is all we can do, the way that it's structured. And
not a negotiable point.
No, it wasn't negotiable, and I believe Pete maybe thought that it was, and that's why he came up with his proposal. But we're sorry, Pete, that's not going to work.
Okay.
Sorry,
Good.
Pete.
Well, I appreciate you tackling that one, so to speak.
It's a tough one. It's tough. It's an immensely complex deal, and you got to work with so many people and try to really please so many people to make the thing work. And sometimes things just don't work out in certain areas. And, but we'll still work with Pete. We think very, very highly of Pete. And is it true you're going to be ambassador to Australia or Costa Rica? That'd be a heck of a move, I mean, really, only the.
Was there talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about
I know that there was, of course, rumors about the transportation secretary early on during the transition period.
Yeah, there were, and they went with Sam Skinner out of Chicago, and
good town, Chicago.
You like Chicago?
Interesting place,
You
Chicago.
like freezing cold weather.
I spent a year there one night, man. Yeah.
No, I had about the most fun I've ever had in Chicago. For business.
Rush Street.
For business. You
Rush
bet.
Street.
Division
Oh.
Rush.
Rush Street. I wish there was a Rush Street in L.A.
No, I would give anything for a Rush Street. I mean, I was in Hollywood last
Brother's
night.
name is
walking
Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that guy they call.
What's interesting about Rush Street is that.
Who cares?
Who cares about
you got a brother named Frank? Huh?
Yeah,
Rush Street. Do I have a brother? Yeah, I have several brothers.
Okay.
One of them is Frank. One of them is Dave. Another one's Art. And I have two sisters, Carmen and Laura.
Matt. Never mind. Old jokes.
Bill, Russell, Bob. Never mind.
Bob and Carol.
Go ahead.
No.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, brothers.
I was going to say Rush Street. People out here don't appreciate it. I mean, I'm born and raised in the LA area, but in Chicago, Rush Street, they party till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
The bars are open till 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's a wild place.
It is.
They close off the streets. I mean, they set barricades on the street and just close it off and.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
down the line, we're getting cues from
Huh?
Kelly
I'll
Miller.
give you a cue. She's giving you the peace sign.
Hey,
I know.
Or V for victory.
It's the 60s all over again.
That's right.
I should have worn my tie-dye pants.
Tie-dye pants. You have tie-dye pants?
No, but I could very easily have them.
Yeah, he does. The other day he tried to do his laundry and he poured bleach in there.
The pants got all tangled up in there.
Now they're hip. They're called acid wash.
Acid wash, yeah. Stoned wash.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we ought to do in Covina what they do in Chicago. Create our own little Rush Street.
That would be cool.
Turn Roland Avenue into a big party.
Really?
Bob Lowe would love that.
Bob Lowe would just love that, especially with the work they're going to be doing downtown.
Downtown, yeah.
Sure. We could renovate the city hall in one day. Huh?
Yeah.
Tear it down.
They could. They could make some money. They could make some money. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, since in the time that we had you on the show last, and you said there was designs and everything on the stadium, has there been any changes to the actual stadium itself?
No. It is still designed to be a 65 to 72,000 seat stadium, and we believe it'll sell out, and therefore give people the opportunity to watch the Raiders on television every weekend.
That'd be good.
Now, how many home games does the football team have?
About 11.
11 home games.
11 home games. They've been averaging 11 home games.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, it's going to be a venue for concerts and other things. It's going to be great. Tractor pulls.
Tractor pulls.
Religious revivals.
Yeah. There's a moneymaker.
Amen.
Yeah. Jim and Tammy will be up there.
No way.
Oh, well, I see that. Now that's a comedy sketch, right? Jim and Tammy.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time we had to take a break.
Take a quick break.
It's about time for tape change.
Tape change break. And maybe we'll strike up the band. Then we'll come back and take some calls.
Yeah, 967-7353. Give us a call.
967.
about the potential Raiders move to the city of Irwindale?
I'm looking forward to it. I hope that it happens.
What do you think the benefits would be to the city of Covina?
I think there'll be economic benefits to all the communities surrounding the stadium. There'll be hotel development, shopping centers, restaurants. I think it would be good for the East Valley.
Do you think the city of Covina is in any kind of position to back them, or is there anything that the city or residents can do to kind of perpetuate this situation?
I think just support in the way of making it known that they feel that it's good for the area. I think it's something that's a shot in the arm economically for the East Valley. Irwindale, Azusa, Covina. I think, of course, it stands to reason the communities that benefit most from it are Baldwin Park, Irwindale, and Azusa. But it's certainly not a detriment to Covina, I don't feel.
Good. Okay, one more.
Experts estimate call the Crime Prevention Unit for information which may help you with this problem.
Every 8 seconds, a home in America is burglarized. Last year in Covina alone, there were 372 reported cases of residential burglary, resulting in over $450,000 in stolen property. Protect your home from burglary. Install deadbolt locks on your doors. Provide adequate exterior lighting. If your neighborhood is not already involved, you can join Neighborhood Watch. If you'd like more information on how you can help safeguard your home against burglaries, call the Crime Prevention Unit of the Covina Police Department. Thank you.
Now we're back with more Quintessential Covina and our special guest, Xavier Hermosillo. He's making a real touchdown on the show tonight. Oh!
I appreciate the extra point there. Huh?
No!
You know, I brought my little bag of Raider bag of tricks here tonight. You know, sure, I've prepared for this show. You know, you have to bring your own props and everything. You know?
We need, yeah.
But that's okay. You know, this is live
sparse.
television. You know, this may look like a bowling bag to you, and it is. It's a Raider bowling ball bag. Now the phone's gonna light up. Where are you gonna get one? Well, you know, call me at home and I'll tell you. No, I brought my little tricks. You know. Hello, I'm Marcus Raider.
Marcus.
Sure. Well, little Marcus, what do you think of the Raiders moving to Irwindale? Whoopee! Yeah. What do you think of these rumors that they're going to go to Sacramento? Okay, well, good, very good. Yeah.
You do that very well.
Yeah, you've been practicing, haven't you?
Yeah. So, how do you like my buckle? Oh, need training. Want to polish it for me? Yeah, okay. It's crazy, you know.
Get your buckle polished and
No, I carry this in my car, you know, and it's just we carry on conversations, you know. It's like I'm negotiating with him, you know, and I say, take less money, and he goes, no. You know. So how much parking do you want? Lots and lots and lots. Look at this, Marcus. You guys are unbelievable. I mean, this is really classy. See, you know, I have a background in the media, so I understand, you know, all the technical stuff that goes into this. And you guys are amazing. I mean, I'm really impressed.
Well, big thanks goes to, of course, Steve Rhodes. Let's get a shot of Steve Rhodes, our director.
Steve, way to go.
Come on out here and
yeah, come on out and take a bow.
Out there, you know? Yeah.
He's too shy.
Hello, Steve. Very good, very good. Yeah. Now we, you know, we have all these little props that you know, we carry around. I didn't bring these for you guys. I just brought them to show you. So, you know, this is a hat that says, you know, LA Raiders, Irwindale, California, you know. And in fact, this is the hat that I was wearing in that Business Week picture. And we have another one that says Irwindale, you know, home of the Raiders. And you know, we're ready. We're ready for the Raiders to come to Irwindale. Hey, guy, you still there? Oh yeah. Okay.
You're real entertaining.
Well, listen, you know, it's rare that you know, you get to share an experience like this with you guys. You guys are really nice. You're a lot of fun.
Dave's over there reading a magazine.
I'm sorry. I was reading the article.
Was I boring you?
No, not at all. You mentioned the article. I was checking.
Yeah.
Can I see that?
That was the hat. He wants to see the article. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
It's my article. Let him see it. Oh,
well, that's okay. I can get the copy. No, I can get the copy on the stand when it comes out.
Stand, yeah.
It's warm in here. But if I take off my silver and black, I'm gonna have nothing but pink and blue on.
Yeah.
Well,
we want to hear some calls. Maybe we need to give some stuff away to some callers.
We got one more album.
We got another album. Should we give away an album for a caller?
I'll give something away. Yeah,
Okay.
but they have to be in Covina. Well, yeah, sure they are, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they.
We'll give away a free home cleaning.
Free home cleaning.
My wife and I own a business.
Here comes the plug.
It's called Molly Maid, and we're here to clean up Covina.
Yeah. Good.
That's why I'm wearing pink and blue. My Molly Maid watch, pink and blue. No, seriously, we'll give someone a free home cleaning if they're the third call, second call, first call.
First call.
First call.
We better go with first call.
Yeah.
Ask me about the Raiders. That's great. The world's largest professional home cleaning service.
Wow.
You see our little blue cars driving around with the pink decals,
I saw one today.
Did you really?
Yeah, I have the tape in there, but I didn't tell Steve where the tape is. So.
Saw Molly Maid at the mall.
Yeah, call 915-6000. Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, Steve, on that tape, if anybody knows Steve in there, on that tape that I shot today at the mall, there's a picture of a Molly Maid car.
That was my wife.
If you get a moment, if you could find it on there.
Yeah. I was shopping today, huh? Mother's Day.
Yeah, I give her the money and I say, hey, go buy yourself a Mother's Day present. Not really. No. I've taken care of her for mom. The kids just wanted to go shopping, and we take that car everywhere for the visibility. And we're now doing Covina and West Covina. It is the world's largest home cleaning franchise. And
how long have you guys owned the franchise?
We just bought into it this year, and it's pretty exciting. A lot of things are going the franchise route because of the standardized procedures and stuff. And that's why I wear pink and blue a lot because those are the corporate colors. And I've invested some of the money that I made in Irwindale, working the Raider deal, to provide service for the people of Covina and West Covina. And it's fun. I go places. Sometimes I go, help my wife do estimates and stuff. And I'll walk in, wearing pink shirt, Molly Maid tie, and have a blue jacket that's got Molly Maid embroidered on it and stuff. People look at me and they go, aren't you from Irwindale? and I say, well,
as a matter of fact, I am.
Actually, I'm from West Covina. Why do you ask? No. You're involved in the Raider deal. How come you're wearing pink and blue? And it's just it makes for interesting conversation.
Exactly, it sparks up some conversation.
So, in fact, sometimes what I do is I carry my gray coat and a Raider tie, and I'm constantly switching back and forth. It's fun.
Hello, caller.
Hi there.
Hi, who's this?
My name's Lucy Campa.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi there.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi there.
Hello, Lucy.
I'm right here.
I guess you just want a house cleaning.
Oh, how wonderful! I just flipped on the TV and all of a sudden I said call. They said call, so I called.
Caller, we need more viewers
we were talking to you, Lucy. I mean.
Oh, okay. My mom lives in Irwindale. That's why I was.
We can see into your living room right now.
And it's a mess.
And it needs a cleaning. No, kidding. Just kidding.
Well, anything. I appreciate that. Really, I was very surprised that I was selected.
Great.
Well, Lucy, what do you think about the Raiders coming to Irwindale?
Oh, I'm all for it, really. I've been to a couple of the council meetings, because like I said, my mother lives in Irwindale. Her name is Mrs. Campa, and I'd like to wish her a happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Happy
Mother's Day. If that's okay.
Oh,
happy Mother's Day.
We're encouraging people to come in and give television greetings.
Oh,
Mother's Day greetings.
No. I'm very excited about them coming.
I'm glad to hear that.
Do you have any questions for Xavier, our guest?
Well, I think I know him. He knows most of my family, so...
Do you know him? Do you know her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Irwindale's a small community.
Oh, well, you acted very like you just didn't know.
No. I was just being polite,
He was being humble.
I was being humble.
Low key.
Trying to be low key, I don't want to get in trouble,
Yeah. Now, did you get in trouble? Big time trouble?
No. But whenever you get the kind of attention that we were getting, and when you do national TV shows and stuff like I was doing, some people, think that well, they get upset and they think that others should be on TV, and they'll see the reality is that nobody in the council and none of the city staff, the city manager, nobody wanted to talk to the media. I mean, that was my job as well as
there's an art
deal.
to talking to. I mean, it's not just.
That's what I do for a living.
Exactly.
And some people didn't care for the exposure that I got, I probably should have been a little more low key, a little more low profile. I am now. You don't see me in the media as much, and because my main role is to finish the negotiations on this deal. And I want to see the stadium become a reality. That's my only axe to grind. That's my only agenda, is to make that happen. After that happens, everything else is academic. And
is this the biggest gig you've had?
Biggest gig? The show tonight? Yeah, man.
No.
No.
The whole.
This is kind of like the Tonight Show, No. I've been involved in a lot of,
You've been
major
pretty
activities over the
predominantly governmental affairs.
Yeah, and I spent several years in the media. I was at KFWV for many years, all news. We won a Peabody Award for. Look at that.
There it is.
Nice.
Molly Maid Mobile Unit.
The Molly Maid Mobile Unit. That's cute. See the number there, folks? 915-6000. If you live in Covina, give us a call. We'll give you a free estimate. Anyway, that's very nice of you to photograph that today.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, and Lucy, are you still there?
Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
I want to make sure that somehow we do get her phone number so we can give her a call.
We got her number.
Yeah, they already received it.
When they call in, that's the first thing we get.
Great, that's good. I want to make sure that this deal becomes the biggest gig I've been involved in. But I've been involved in a lot of situations. The Patty Hearst story back in 1974 when I was at KFWB, we worked on that. We won a Peabody Award, which is another kind of Pulitzer. That was
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I was a journalist for many years and had a couple of Pulitzer Prize nominations, and that was very exciting. That in the world of the media and journalism, that's pretty significant. And I've worked with clients that have had there have been major news stories. They've had some problems that we help resolve, and I worked with a state assemblyman named Jerry Philando out of Torrance who upset Vince Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Has a bridge named after him that crosses LA Harbor, the biggest political upset in California political history. The incumbent had been in office for 38 years, and we defeated him. So I've been involved in a lot of major stories in my life. This one, without question, is the one of the most national significance.
Business Week, Tonight Show, Nightline.
QC,
I didn't want to say that myself.
But a small city like Irwindale, of 1,068 people, that is progressive, that is predominantly Hispanic, and could seriously challenge. The second largest city in the country, Los Angeles, for the Raiders and build a new stadium for them, and be gutsy enough to stand up to them and go toe to toe with major political leaders and still be in the running like we are. That's significant. I don't live in Irwindale. Irwindale is a client of mine, but I'll tell you, it's a gutsy little city, and the people have a lot to be proud of. And many years ago, it was a town that was exploited for its aggregate, for the quarries, and the city has built itself up, and is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the years to come.
Definitely. Great.
Anything else, Lucy?
Well, no, I just want to wish Mr. Hermosillo good luck. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And looking forward to having the Raiders in Irwindale, really.
Great.
Well, thanks for calling, Lucy.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate
thank
you
you
calling.
for having me on.
And I hope you look forward to Molly Maid coming to clean your house.
Oh, definitely. It'll be an experience. I've never had a cleaning service before, so it'll be interesting.
You'll
That's
love
okay.
it.
I've never had a cleaning before.
Oh, too bad.
Okay, well, we'll contact you about that.
Okay, thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling. You've obviously had teeth cleaning. You were brushing your teeth tonight, right? Oh, that was Candy.
It was Candy. I was doing just the opposite.
Hi, who's there?
Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Fine. I was hoping to win Molly Maid, but I didn't.
Well, that's okay, Karen. Just make sure you leave your phone number. Maybe we'll give a second one away. I have to
love that.
have to talk to my wife. She's really the boss.
I live in Covina, so I think it would be appropriate.
Good.
and she called and everything.
Well, tell you what, Karen. Why don't you call me at 915-6000? We'll talk about it. Okay?
I will.
Okay. Good.
And I want to tell you, I hope the Raiders come to Irwindale because I won't have to go very far to watch the Cleveland Browns play them.
Wait a minute.
Browns backers, folks, here, I think.
You got that?
Well, at least she's supportive of the move.
At least she's honest. Let me tell you, work at this deal.
We applaud honesty here.
Well,
definitely.
Yes, applaud
We
honesty.
Appreciate your honesty.
But the Raiders just got one of our best players, Bob Golick, a nose tackle.
That's right. That's right. You see what Al Davis is doing here is he's going back to the strategy that he's used over the years very successfully. He's getting players from other teams that people are saying, they're past their prime or whatever. That's how I got Lyle Alzado. That's how I got Matusak. A lot of the guys. And, Golick is a heck of a player.
Oh, he's fabulous.
Boy, I tell you, all of a sudden you're going to see him all over the place, and people are going to say, why did Cleveland get rid of him? You know, they got rid of Willie Galt and Otis Wilson. Otis Wilson, boy, you just watch out of Chicago. All these cast-offs, these throwaway players are going to make a difference for the Raiders this year. And you know, I said earlier, Karen, and I don't know if you heard that you know, Al Davis is strictly a football man, and all these lawsuits, you know, by the NFL and everybody, and of course, you know, trying to move the Raiders to a new facility, has diverted a lot of his attention away from football. And with the Irwindale deal gelling slowly but surely, you know, he's now, you know, able to concentrate on some of these deals, and with Shanahan now in his second year, Jay Schrader is going to be able to go to Raider camp for the first time, because you got to remember, last year he wasn't in training camp. He was acquired after that. You're going to see a very different Los Angeles Raiders team, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
And they'll beat your Cleveland Browns.
No.
At least you get to watch them, right?
That's right.
I think they played the Browns twice this year.
I don't know. I've seen the schedule and I didn't see the Raiders on it, so.
I believe they play one game here.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, well, it won't be in Irwindale. It'll be down at the you
Not
know,
this time.
LA Coliseum, but
Well, I've been there, and you're right.
That is true. Place is a dive.
well,
I mean, it was great in its day.
it has great history, and
yeah.
and it's great for everything but football. You know.
Yeah, it's just, you're right. It's not built.
Yeah,
for
it's just
football.
not built for football, and it's unfortunately, you know, not that safe of an area, and with all the problems that they're having, you know, gang violence and drug you know, sales and stuff, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
So anyway, Karen, give us a call, and we'll try to help you out, because we appreciate you calling.
I will, and I'm going to tell my dad, Jack Parker, that I spoke to you.
Ah. Your dad is a very, very nice man.
Jack Parker from
Jack Parker,
Senator's
he's
office?
that
That's
stalwart
correct. Oh,
businessman here in Covina. Yes, good old Jack. You know, we used your dad's motorhome when Vice President Bush came to Covina Park
right.
last November 6th, and you know, your dad was kind enough to let us you know, use his motorhome. I was Director of Communications and Media Liaison for the you know, California Hispanic Bush campaign, and I was in charge of that Covina event last November. And you know, your dad was kind enough to lend us the motorhome, and then the Secret Service and their dogs went all through it, right? They had 2 dogs in there. They're crawling up on the, you know, all over the place, on the table and the couch and everything, you know, sniffing for drugs and bombs, and, which is, you know, standard.
Poor George took all of his drugs. It was terrible. Cousin, oh God, they found him again.
We're saying to the Secret Service, that's Jack Parker's. There's nothing wrong with that. and these Secret Service guys out of Washington are going, who's Jack Parker?
Yeah, let's get a check.
Well,
somebody runs over to the phone.
Very nice man, you know, very well known and respected in Covina. Great, we appreciate him lending us the van, you know, the motorhome.
Yeah, Jack came by to visit me, and just after that, he told me about the whole ordeal with the dogs going through.
It was wild.
Well, they like to think that the president slept in their motorhome.
Well, if it had been Ronald Reagan, he might have dozed off. Yeah, but George Bush did.
More than 5 minutes.
I don't know.
Well, we'll never know.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen.
Okay,
Karen, thanks for calling.
Good night.
Good night now.
Thanks for calling us gentlemen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Gentlemen, this is
It was fun.
newfound respect here. This is amazing.
You know those dogs, I'll tell you, they're amazing. My sons and I had been shooting. We'd gone shooting, and you know, we had the ammo and, you know, the 22s and stuff in the trunk, and you know, obviously, you know, we took them out after we got home and cleaned them and everything, and put them away like you should do with, you know, with guns. And when the dogs came, and my car was parked to the back of Covina Park there, and the dogs went nuts around my car. And the Secret, the Secret Service guys came over and they said, "Hey X, is there anything in the back of your car we ought to know about?" And I said, "No." Open it up, and the dogs were going wacko. And he says, because these dogs, they have one dog that smells for gunpowder, bombs, etc. The other one for drugs. And fortunately, it was the gunpowder dog, you know, that was going crazy, you know. Yeah. Because I'm straight laced, you know, I'm a clean guy. And he says, "This is our explosives dog." And I said, "Oh, well, my sons and I went shooting and stuff." And he goes, "Okay, well, he's picking up the residue." So yeah, so they used. Then they knew his nose was working, and then they went ahead and checked around. Yeah. But boy, they have a tremendous sense of smell.
Yeah.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey,
Mike.
Dave and Marty. How you guys doing?
Okay.
Doing good.
Glad to see you guys back on the air again.
Well, thanks.
You know, I'm kind of opposed on having the Raiders come.
Next call, please.
No, well,
Just
because
kidding.
of the congestion already on the freeways of the Santa Anita racetrack. You know, and if the Raiders and the Santa Anita would go at the same time, we'd have a bunch of tie-ups on the freeways and side streets.
Well, Mike, let me tell you, we've done extensive traffic studies on that, and the traffic on a Sunday afternoon is combined with Santa Anita traffic on a Sunday afternoon, because that's when most of the games are played, would not come anywhere close to the 200,000 cars that travel that corridor during the morning and afternoon rush hours. We're talking in the ballpark of 20,000 cars. For a 65,000 seat stadium, you figure about 3 people per car roughly. And you're talking 20,000 cars that would be coming in from all directions. One of the big corridors, of course, would be the 605 freeway and the 57 freeway coming up from Orange County. And another big corridor would be the 10. They would come in the 10 and then up that way, up that route. So it really wouldn't be as crowded as you might expect. So there's no question but that there's going to be traffic. But we're talking 11 home games a year, 11 Sundays out of the year, maybe one Monday night, maybe a Saturday game, because that's generally the way it has gone. But the benefit of that facility beyond the Raider games, in terms of a resource facility for recreation and entertainment, is going to be significant to the Valley, and the Valley deserves it. The San Gabriel Valley has 1.7 million people, and has always been ignored. It's always been considered the stepchild of LA County.
Whenever they say the Valley, you always know they mean the other valley.
Don't get too fresh.
Did I get your space? I'm sorry.
Don't invade my space. Anyway, it's going to be a tremendous resource for the Valley, and believe me, we don't take the concerns that you've expressed lightly. We're looking at that. We have one of the top traffic engineering firms in the country, Barton Ashman, that's working with us, and we're going to address those concerns.
Yeah. Okay, can I ask you something, Xavier?
Sure.
What do you have against the LA Coliseum?
Well, I have nothing against the Coliseum as a facility. It's a historic facility. A lot of great events have taken place there. I, like many others, have had a quarrel with the Coliseum Commission and all the teams that they have literally chased out over the years. Way back from the Chargers, who went to San Diego, the Kings and the Lakers that went to the Forum, the Whalers of the National Hockey League, the soccer teams, the professional leagues, the Rams. Everybody's left. UCLA, the Raiders, SC will be next. I really hope that now that they've got this new MCA Spectre group to manage the Coliseum, that they finally have some professionals who will be able to make the Coliseum financially successful. As a facility itself for football, it isn't a good facility. As far as the surrounding area, it's a problem. I have safety concerns when I go down there, and there have been people who've been killed, robbed, their cars stolen, or vandalized. It's unfortunate that that's the atmosphere that you have around there, and I guess if I have anything against the Coliseum itself, it's the surrounding area, and it's not really conducive to family outings.
Well, I really don't think that it was appropriate to call it a cesspool. I mean, I've actually had a lot of good times and seen a lot of good events there. And it's not a cesspool. I actually like it.
It was a joke. Have you gone to the restrooms midway through the second quarter? I mean, literally. The facility's antiquated, and it has, really not become a prime location that, that's representative of LA. The largest sports market in the country, the second largest city in the country. There's a lot of reasons. Part of it was a joke, and part of it was sarcastic. And I'm here to have a good time with Marty and Dave tonight, and to be informative. I'm sorry if it offended you. I was expressing my opinion, and obviously you and I disagree on that point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry?
Really?
Sorry?
It's America. Straighten up, boy.
I mean, I've had great times at the Coliseum. I mean, seeing a lot of great concerts there. But I mean, I remember when we went to see the Amnesty International show, I had to pay one guy $5 to watch my car, and another guy
$5 to watch him.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make sure this guy watches your car. Just give me some. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
But
It's unfortunate.
It's not a rural state area to be around, and it is right. It was a great stadium in its day, and it's not made for football. And they need to, and apparently they just have some. I mean, as great of a place it is, they need some people with some professional attitudes to run it, I think.
Yeah.
Because they pushed a lot of people out of there.
Yeah, I mean, I hated to see the Lakers leave and the Kings leave, and all the teams that have left. I'm not a UCLA fan at all. I happen to be an SC fan because I went to SC, and but still, it's a facility that has lost its luster over the years, and there's a sadness to that. And people say, well, why are you taking the Raiders to Irwindale? It's business, pal. Strictly business.
Okay, Xavier,
Gotta make it clear.
Okay, what's the connection that you have with Molly Maid and the Raiders?
There's no connection between Molly Maid and the Raiders, other than that my work in the Raider deal enabled me to purchase a Molly Maid franchise, my wife and I, to service Covina and West Covina. And the reason that came up was that people were asking me why I was wearing pink and blue instead of silver and black. And pink and blue are the corporate colors of Molly Maid. And so I explained to people, because people who know me and have seen me, I have a silver car, and if you go by my house, I've got a silver and black mailbox, a Raider mailbox. Everything is Raiders. And all of a sudden, when pink and blue starts to creep into my life,
got a new car.
people say, a pink license frame that says Molly Maid, and people say, hey, what's going on? And my wife and I have the Molly Maid franchise for Covina and West Covina at 915-6000, and that's how it came up.
No other reason than that.
And I brought a Molly Maid cup tonight for Marty here and for Dave. That's how it came up. It has nothing to do with the Raiders. Okay?
Okay. I'm sorry, we're just having a good time here.
Hey, listen,
we're playing the Covina trivia game.
All right. He won a Covina trivia game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's a really great game.
Good. Watch for the Quintessential Covina home game.
Are you serious?
The home version.
The home version.
Sure.
We're looking for financing on that.
The home version, which will be cleaned by Molly.
Right. Well, thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Appreciate your call.
Talk to you next week.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's about time we get out of here, I think.
Anything else in some?
Now's the time. Boy, it really is.
7:30.
Yep.
Oh, Molly says it's 11:25. Other than it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy coming on here with you guys. I'm glad you called me far enough in advance so that I can clear it out and I make sure that I'm in town. And
are you doing much traveling for the deal?
Up to Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
Oh God! Now everybody knows I've been negotiating Sacramento. No. I'm not a lobbyist. I'm not a registered lobbyist. But up there working on the deal and trying to keep things straight and maintain our support from all of our legislators. And Mike Roos is always introducing bills to try and stop the stadium, and so I'm up there making sure that we put a stop to Mr. Roos and anybody else who wants to stop the stadium. But it's going to be an exciting project. The whole valley is going to benefit. I think Covina will benefit financially from people coming through, new businesses that'll spring up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there'll be a lot of focus of attention. For 20 years, the Dallas Cowboys have sold more promotional stuff like buckles and jackets and stuff than little watches. Not Super Bowl rings, but than any other team. And that, for a long time they were called America's team. And the fastest growing football merchandising effort involves the LA Raiders. And you know what's interesting? The Los Angeles Kings, the hockey team, they've been in existence for 18 years in LA. When they changed their colors to silver and black, they sold more merchandise in this last year than in their previous 18 combined.
I think we can take a cue from that.
I think Gretzky might have a little bit to do with that too.
Well, no. See, the color change occurred before they got Gretzky. Okay, and their sales just rocketed. They just took off. No question that Gretzky had something to do with it, but the color change I think was significant. Well, now if they got to pink and blue, maybe they'd have done really well.
Through the roof.
That purple and gold, the gaudy gold that they had.
That was kind of.
Do you want silver or black next week?
I'll go silver.
Okay, I'll go black.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Xavier.
What are you talking about? Your clothing?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you wearing pink and blue today. Molly Maid appreciates it.
That's okay.
Thanks. And listen, we'll come back anytime and keep you updated on the deal. Great. And when you guys are out there, if I'm ever involved in anything, I'll continue to take care of you guys because you guys are pros. You're low key, but you're pros. You're good.
Yeah. Well.
No,
Mr. P
look. See, I do big time TV and stuff, but you guys are really good. Yeah. I wish in West Covina we had a show like this.
Hey,
and it's a bigger city.
There's talk.
We might need your help in this situation.
Really?
And I'd like to reiterate that I am a staff manager here at American Cable Systems, but other than that, and my assistant Steve Rhodes, everybody else is all volunteer effort. Everybody just donates their time to do all this. Everything you see here is all for donated time.
Yeah, it is. And that's what's impressive, is that you guys care enough about Covina and the people here in the community here to do that.
Yeah,
and that's exciting.
Exactly.
That's exciting.
Well, thanks again, Xavier.
My pleasure.
We're going to throw it to our music segment and Jeff's note.
We got the comic strip coming.
Oh, that's right. We're going to you see the comic strip right now, and then when you come back from that, you'll see.
I thought this whole show was a comic strip.
No, this is the live one.
This is a real one here.
Really?
Yeah, this is a real comic.
Okay, so
thing.
after the comic, it'll be Jeff's note of Jeff and Wade. So see you in a minute.
And now, the continuing saga of Apartment G by Alex Kotsky.
You're on the west side? Near 34th Street, Lester? Well, our apartment is on the east side at 68th. Why don't you just get a cab?
I love to walk. I'll see you at 7.
Was that Lester Dexter, Luann? Doesn't he have a lovely voice?
Yes, but he asked a strange question. He wanted to know if he should have dinner before he came over.
Perhaps where he comes from, they have dinner at 5 o'clock. Nobody eats at 5 o'clock.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Menefless Voice wanted to know if the invitation included dinner.
Stay tuned next week for the continuing saga of Apartment G.
Welcome.
Hi, Covina. I'm Wayne Sakamoto.
I'm
Back
Jeff Plummer.
for another edition of the music segment for tonight.
So we got a full music segment for tonight. We've got a bunch of videos to show you.
We have a lot of great, awesome videos, and I'd like to present Electro Records, who we're bringing on board with, of course, new videos. We're going to be getting a lot of support from them, and in fact, we do have some great stuff coming.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Steve, Electro Records.
Oh yeah, and Suzanne and Suki, so this one goes out to you guys. Anyways, we got some great stuff coming your way here.
We also have a new one. It's a surprise video, which we're not going to talk about because we might get some letters about it, but that's coming up a little later. We also have a band called Wire. And,
exactly.
They played when Depeche Mode played at the Rose Bowl about a year ago.
Yeah, that was a big concert.
They were one of the opening bands in the Whoa!
Hey, look, hey,
Remnants of last
Jeff.
week. We have Earth and we have Mars here in the background here.
Hey, where would you like to travel? I'd like to go up here to Russia.
Okay. Wait, well, you did travel somewhere last week.
Yeah, I went to San Francisco. I mean, just Northern California, beautiful weather, and well, look what I brought. I brought some of the fog down to Southern California.
Yeah, you know, today's been really weird as far as fog.
As the world turns, you know.
Yeah. But anyways, as far as this first video, it's by The Cure, who just released their new album, Disintegration, on Electro Records.
Yeah, so once again, we do thank Elektra for supporting us on this first way to go with The Cure.
And this song is called Fascination Street, and it's
Robert Smith
debuting here on QC. It's been on a couple of the big shows, but it's debuting here. We're the first
debut here in Covina,
local show to grab it, so enjoy it.
Okay. Take it away.
We'll fade out on Mars. Well, you knew it was coming. A Debbie Gibson video.
Making fun of
Debbie Gibson, because believe me, she deserves it.
Yeah.
She's too cute. She's too perfect, and we don't like that here. So
yeah.
we have to find something.
Mojo Nixon does it again. Of course, Skid Rover.
You know, he said he didn't even care if he got a lawsuit for doing that video. He just wanted to do it because he felt it was important and it needed to be done.
Well, he made fun of. I mean, it was like an equal opportunity type thing. He made fun of other people.
Rick
like
Astley,
Tiffany,
and Joan Collins, who was the woman that made them married with a shotgun.
You know, I saw her on an episode of Batman. Believe it or not, she was Joan Collins. She's the one that was screaming, "Ah!" Had this high-pitched tone. It was really funny. But anyways, you know, we were talking over the videos earlier, and he was telling me he's a different man. I mean, he really is the same guy you saw earlier in the band. Of course, put your shades on, put them on right. And of course, Jeff Plummer is doing his debut here.
Yeah, Jim and I have a special tune that we'll be closing the show with. It'll be a showstopper. We'll get everybody to sing
Great.
along.
So you're a musician too?
Yes, multifaceted.
So maybe one of these big record labels will sign you up.
Maybe someday.
Great.
But in the meantime,
we have some concert calendar news. Do we?
as soon as we get out of
let's
this
check
Mars
this out.
footage here, it's almost like being on Star Tours here.
Check this out. I like this.
Whoa.
I like this. This is a great ride.
Every week, we try to give you a concert calendar, and we try to tell you where to spend your entertainment dollars, other than going to the movies, because you know which movies you want to see. But you may not know which bands or where, you know, who's offering them, which clubs. So we try to put together a concert calendar.
You mean our viewers aren't educated?
No, they are educated, but they may not.
Oh, here it is, the concert calendar.
Let's see here.
Walk out of this here.
Okay. First of all, on Sunday we have the Royal Crescent Mob at the Club Lingerie, who Jim, Patrick, and I saw them with the Replacements.
How were they?
They were great.
Great.
What do you think, Jim?
They were okay. They were okay, he says.
Everybody liked them. So, and then on Monday...
I can't read that. Help me read that.
We had the Zeros at the Coconut Teaser.
Oh yeah, good old Coconut Teaser.
Good place to see bands. And on Tuesday, we have the Sea Hags.
Sea Hags at the Whiskey, a go-go.
Really. And here's someone you wanted to talk about on Wednesday.
Is this Bob Mould?
Yeah, Bob Mould at the Roxy, whose visibility, they send us a lot of support.
And bugging us to play their video.
It turns out it's a good video.
No, actually, we're going to be playing that video right after this concert calendar, but he is at the Roxy on Wednesday, and I guess he's playing all over L.A. Thursday at the Whiskey, a go-go, and also he's doing a solo at McCabe's in Santa Monica.
A lot of media people are going to be there checking him out.
Yes.
And at Bogart's, oh no!
Hey, wait a minute, come on, we can't read this.
TSOL, they're still around. They're playing at Bogart's. And, they put on an excellent show. And Bogart's is a good place to see a band.
Oh, by the way, we have a guy, actually a couple brothers that are playing down there.
When?
Yeah, this Sunday. We've got a battle of bands Sunday night.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
And Friday?
Our last Friday night. Come on.
Restless Natives, who we feel like Restless Natives about this time of the evening. And they're playing at the Coconut Teaser again. We like the Coconut Teaser because it's a good place to see bands, and you can get them free before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
On weeknights.
Well, that's a tip.
That's a tip.
Yeah.
That's the way we like to go see concerts free.
Well, anyways, that's coming to you from Wayne and Jeff here for our music segment.
And, well, we're going to check out a new video by Bob Mould. Sent to us by Visibility, and we'd like to thank them for their support.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be working hard. We'll bring you a bunch of new music next week.
This is fun.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
DC.
So next time you...
concert calendar. Oops, that's his face here.
After the video, you'll be seeing Dave and Marty and saying goodnight, and then Jim and I will close out.
Hey, can we see that Bob Mould video?
Oh my God, I'm going to San Clemente tonight. I'm going to San Clemente tonight, but I'll go to Fridays. Tonight you're going? All right. Oh, yeah. The QC Band Little Radio for Europe by REM there. I picked that out. Thank you.
You requested it and you got it.
I requested a little REM and it's there.
A little REM.
And just trying to get your attention there.
There's only two of them.
The amp hum is like driving them crazy.
Oh! Driving everybody crazy, and I get that grounded if I were you.
Yes. On restriction, just like Carrie Lavada. Call Carrie's mom, she'll ground that for you.
Well, I want to thank everybody.
Yeah, especially Xavier for coming out and doing a great job.
Our Molly made mugs.
That's
Say
cool.
that 3 times real fast.
Molly made mugs.
Molly made mugs. Molly made mugs.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
oh no, Dave.
You mind?
No.
Can I go?
Ahead. You're executive producer.
Oh, that's right. So, don't shush me.
Yeah.
But I'd like, of course, to thank Xavier, Rob Van Riel, our announcer, Michelle Miller for doing a great job tonight, sitting in on the news.
And our makeup.
And for doing a great job on the old makeup. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right. And thank the guest band tonight, Jim Patrick.
The Seeing Eye Dogs, everybody.
The Seeing Eye Dogs. Let's give them a round of applause. There they are in the darkness. And Wayne Sakamoto for joining us back with us again.
Wayne.
How's it going?
Wayne, as he's known here.
Wayne-o.
Potatoes.
Just Wayne, just plain Wayne.
Plain Wayne.
Plain Wayne.
Plain.
Just plain
Wayne.
yogurt.
Yeah. And our camera operators, Kelly Muller, Scott Ross, our friends in the control room, assistant director tonight, Mr. Barry Ward.
Soon to be
director. And our director, Steve Rhodes, doing a great job as usual. Everybody else that phoned for us, Herlinda, Stu, Nancy. Did I miss anybody?
I miss a lot of people, Dave.
But
I don't know.
Now it's your turn.
Sounds good.
I'm done rambling.
You said Jim, didn't you?
Yeah, I said Jim.
Okay, well, gee, we're covered.
Do we thank everybody too?
Well, we have other people. We have other people, and they're on tape.
Oh, they are?
We'd like to thank once more for making this show possible.
That would be our sponsors.
Here they are. Here they are. Here we are.
Thank you.
All of us here at Quintessential Covina would like to thank the following Covina businesses for the use of their products in exchange for promotional consideration. Midnight Impressions at 1005 Foothill Boulevard. 818-969-3774 for their great t-shirts. Covina Cinema, 104 North Citrus Avenue, Covina. 818-915-1301. Private Beach Tanning Salon, 228 North Citrus Avenue in Covina. 818-339-5461. Carl's Jr. on Roland and 2nd Avenue in Covina, famous for their hamburgers, french fries, and much more. Finally, McMurphy's for eating and drinking, 818-915-7726.
Everybody's got somebody.
Oh.
I don't sing unless it's like happy birthday or something.
We're back. So ramble on,
thanks
Marty.
to those guys. Thanks everybody. But there's one more group of people we didn't thank, Dave. And you know who they are?
Our viewers.
Our viewers. Those special people who tune in to Quintessential Covina every week, or every other week, or maybe this is the first week and maybe you'll never watch again. But at least you're watching now. I want to thank you for that, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Dave.
And I'd like to thank you from the heart of my bottom. And, no, I'm sorry, from the bottom of my heart.
Ooh,
but And join us at Fridays.
Friday, we're going to Fridays after this.
We're going to go to Fridays, so if anybody out there is
I could
watching.
clear them out, too.
Yeah.
And next week, our guest, Dodie Stevens.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past night. Star had a hit record, I think it was like, was it 59 or 1960, something
Right around there. Tan shoes and pink shoelaces.
Arnie never showed up.
Arnie never showed up. What a bum.
Yeah, what a bum. But she'll be our guest next week, tell you about what it was like to have a hit in the late 50s. Something I never did.
Yeah.
And what she's been doing since then. And apparently, she's a fox. So, that's what I'm told. But, who's watch? Wayne.
I was supposed to wake up about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Oh, well. All-nighter.
Well, we want to thank you as we have before, and we're going to be closing it out now with our replacement band.
The Seeing Eye Dogs.
Seeing Eye Dogs. They're gonna serenade you to the end of the show, and everybody's supposed to sing. I don't think I will. We'll be seeing you next week, hopefully.
Goodbye, Covina. Next week.
Next week, for sure.
It's Pete Townsend over there. Oh my gosh.
Let's get it Friday.
Ow!